Hello and welcome to my secret rooms of the Javelin tour. Obviously we're currently docked at the station because it is Invictus. You hear the fireworks going off. We're in the room that I guess you would call the observation room. I don't know the actual name of it. Basically you'd look out the windows to like some big space battle or some kind of event going out there. There's not much lighting in this room. Actually a lot of the areas don't have proper lighting. A lot of this stuff is super early assets. It's nowhere represents the finished product that CIG would be putting out, so just that little caveat. It's a small room basically, got a door on the right and a door on the left, both lead up the stairways to the actual tour area. And then we have this like room back here, which there's no door here, but behind here I'll show you on the next clip. Alright, and this is the room that's behind that wall. Well, it's not actually this room. We're on the opposite side of the ship, but it's identical. Please excuse the jankiness of this. I can't get into this deck. I've not been able to figure out a way to get in here, so I'm sort of on top of this deck, so it's a bit janky with the camera angles and whatnot, but I don't know what this room is. It's... I couldn't even guess. There's the room we were in, the observation room, over there. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. If we go back here to the middle, it's the same on the opposite side as well, so those rooms are identical on the left and on the, well, the starboard and the port side. You can see if we can get over here. Yep. It's not a gravity generator because there's a sign saying to left for the gravity generator, and that sign to my right there says to engineering. They don't appear to be there. I've tried getting there, there doesn't seem to be any rooms. The centre area here is actually part of the tour. You can get here if you go down the stairs. There's nothing behind this door, unfortunately. You just fall through the ship. Same with this door here. Alright, and we are currently one deck lower than we were before. You can see that's the room above us that we were currently standing on top of. Right here we have like a Jeffries tube or access tunnel below these corridors. That's the room that had all the blue light and stuff in. We don't know what that room's called, but that's over there and over there again. You can see the access tunnel goes between all the way from left to right. And down here we have the room that you can get to in the tour. It's the very lowest part of the Invictus tour that you can get to. There's nothing out there on that left or right. It's just you just fall through the ship. And that's the stairs back up to the upper decks. Alright, now if we kind of make our way past this turret here to the door, we're going to go along. There's a long tunnel here that links all of the lower turrets of the Javelin. It's just a long turret, there's nothing off the sides of it, but we'll just have a quick sort of crawl along of it. I've got to get the right camera angle here because I can only get a view if I lie on my belly and crawl along here. There's like no side rooms or anything, it's just one long corridor to a stairwell at the end. Alright, we're now up on B deck. We're currently in the hangar bay. It's can't really see very much because there's no lights. You got the big hangar door up on the roof there. It's a pretty big room. I mean, it's 3 stories high. Quite long, quite wide. I think you quite easily could fit a cutlass. We've got an elevator shaft here. Doesn't go anywhere, or the void. Got another door on the right here. Well, a hallway. There should be I'm guessing there'd be a door there. And another one over there. That's the only access points out of this hangar currently. And then we've got like some kind of utility sort of room with bits and bobs on the walls. I think this is a sort of cargo area because on the floor you have these sort of grav plating texture stuff they put on, like stuff where you'd put boxes, so I'm guessing you would bring stuff down that corridor from the hangar and store it in this room for the ship and other decks. Right, we've got this big long corridor going left and right, and obviously this toilet, as you can tell by the signage. There's nothing in there, you just fall. I've got an elevator that doesn't go anywhere by the void again. But just jump in there or just fall through the bottom of the ship. And this is the other access point to the hangar. So we'll go back and into the tunnel or corridor. And this is the sort of plastic bit you see from the tour side. So if you're doing a tour, you'd see this. We'll work our way along this corridor to the starboard side. It's very sort of, I think, Aliens, Nostromo sort of padding on the walls, which is really cool. I like it. That external window, turret access, same as on the port side. Escape pod on the right, and a window to something. I don't know what's for here. There's no room behind this window. Alright, we've got to do a little jump trick here to get over, and we failed. Oh, I magically teleported to the other side. I don't know what happened there. Definitely didn't edit that. Little turret. Right, now we're pretty much near the front of the ship. We're coming into a room that I think is some sort of waiting room. It's got some seating and all that kind of welcome reception-y sort of security outpost room or something. I have no idea, just guessing. That door straight ahead doesn't go anywhere. It opens and you just fall. Same with that, it's another elevator access. We just fall through the ship. It went that way. And then we have this sort of components room, I guess. That's what it says on the wall. In case you can do maintenance to stuff and get some supplies and relay supplies or screwdrivers, I don't know. It's all guesswork. Right, we'll make our way over to the starboard side. We have a fake void here, just run through it. Bloop. And now we're around at the sort of the tour side again. So if we go back to first person, look for this window, you'll see the tour area. And that is pretty much all of deck B that you can currently get to, other than the tour related stuff. So let's go ahead and jump up to deck C. Alright, now we're up in deck C. We're currently in what I would believe is the launch bay operational room or something, basically. You can't see through the windows there, but if the windows were transparent, you'd be able to see down into the hangar. Give you an idea of where we are. Right, let's head out into the corridor. I'm going ahead and take a right here. Now, this is going to require a bit of jump work because there's no floor here in the middle. On the left and right we have two crew rooms, and straight ahead we have a void of nothing. There's a little floor you can jump on, but there's nothing through there. I gotta make sure I'm in the middle here. I jump and done. Nice. I think this is the captain's room. Little seating area. Guess that's where the captain would sit. It's like kind of his office area, and then we have his like bunk and sort of bathroom, shower room. Some clothes. I wish I could take these clothes. That'd be nice to try and grab some rear clothing, but no. I guess he'd sit here and do his captain-y stuff, and then we've got some lockers over here. Nothing in them. Right. See if you can make this jump. Run at it. We'll go to side maybe. Yeah. There we go. This is a slightly smaller room. I think this might be like the captain's assistant room or something, because it's not as big as the captain's room, or maybe it's the first officer's room. Who knows? Right, let's see if we can get back. Nice. and obviously there's nothing through there. Right, and right here is an elevator shaft. It's the one from below, which we saw on the previous deck. That door doesn't go anywhere. It's just an empty corridor. And then we have this sort of a maintenance area. These like some kind of fabrication machines or something, like 3D printers or something. So guesswork, I don't know. I've got this void here. There's nothing there. Just like it's something like this. It's just a box that you walk into. And then if we go around here, we just get another door that we can't go through. And that's kind of everything off the aft section of Deck B. Alright, back to the front of the ship now. We're right above this docking hatch, and we're going to go ahead and jump in here just so you have no idea where it is. You have this sort of airlock room, I guess. You would come through here, land in here. They would depressurize and do a sort of airlocky stuff. And then straight below this we have this sort of elevator room, which I guess would bring the elevator up into that room, and then you would transit down into the room below, this sort of reception area, which we'll switch to here. But you'd come out that door and you'd be in this large sort of reception room meeting area. It's quite a large room for a ship. I'm not really quite sure why they made it so big. Guess you'd have a lot of people coming in here, like a new crew switching out, so maybe that's why it's so big. And we've got the elevator shaft there that goes down to previously in the video, that other sort of reception area with the little component room in it. And you can see the big reception sign above the window. The doors actually work, so we can go in here. Not there's much in here. There's unfinished artwork or assets. So we got a sign saying bridge on the left, which is a bit weird because you have the big bridge sticking out the top of the ship, so maybe the ship has more than one bridge, I do not know. You're just going to see here that it's just a box, there's nothing in here unfortunately. When the door opens, there we go. Right, we'll make our way back up the stairs and down the corridor. Got the armory on the right, which we'll just check out very shortly, but actually we're going to go down the end here, check out this room on the right, and obviously through this door here you can see the tour area. That's the room just to the right. There would be the hologram room, like the briefing room. We've got sort of gravity control maintenance room in here. I'm guessing that's what it is because it says gravity control down there under that console. And we'll make our way into the armory. Now you got kind of floating yellow texture here. I'm guessing this should be a wall here. This should be a room or something. It's my guess. But then we actually have a proper room here on the right as well, which we'll go in. And you can see lots of like boxes and stuff sitting around here. No shelves, I'm guessing those assets aren't in. Plenty of gun racks, storage. And we're gonna have to jump through here to get past it. There we go. And we've got another sort of room with some more gun racks. And a shooting range. I'm guessing those squares on the ground would flip up and you'd have the targets that you would shoot at. And we'll work our way back out into the corridor on the opposite side. Now the opposite side is pretty much identical to the other side. There's some slight differences in this room up here on the left. Well, we've got this door here on. Here we go. And this, I think, is life support maintenance room, because it says on the ground. I don't know, but I think so. And of course we have the tour area out here again. Then we have this sort of reception area that we were just in, and we'll work our way down here. Now I didn't see the sign on this video, but it does say missile room, I believe, and it's similar to the other side of the bridge. There's nothing in here, it's just a box. And that is all of this deck. Right, got a little bonus clip here. So I'd pretty much finished editing the video and realised I actually found a way to get into this room. Now we saw this room earlier in the video, except for it was the opposite side of the ship. There was like a floor, so you couldn't see this underfloor gantry that we're currently standing on. And I'm going to use a bit of armour here as a box to jump up. There we go. There's not much in here, can't go through these doors. I'm going to go ahead and click inventory to see if I can see through. Yeah, there's nothing on the other side of this door. That little gap in the railing would have a computer console on it. And same with that door, there's nothing through there, sadly. That kind of leads our way back to the middle of the ship. I'll grab my box, and that is pretty much it. Alright, and that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and hit subscribe, like if you liked it, or dislike if you didn't like it. That's perfectly fine. Just to point out, as I said at the beginning, this is unfinished assets from CIG. These are quite a couple years old, so take that as you will. This is not the final product that they will be releasing. And this is also not a normal video for this channel. This channel is usually focused on short related content, so it is a kind of a rare video for this channel. But anyway, peace out, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.